morning to all traders and welcome to another Markets in Waves video. Today is Friday, the last trading session of the week, and it's definitely going to be an interesting one as usually, as the expectations of flows moving around are quite high. Now it is the 19th of March and we're going to analyze the US index, the S&P, the gold, oil, as well as the dollar against the Turkish lira. So starting off with the dollar against the with the actual with the dollar index first. We're looking at this upside over here, trend around 92.49. Since we started correcting lower or moving lower, we're either thinking about that becoming another ABC and a continuation on the upside, or becoming an impulse and continue lower for red wave 5, which is what I am expecting actually to happen, because I still see this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over here for wave A or 1. I see this as an A, B, and a C with an ending diagonal in wave A. Yeah, then we've got a B, and then we've got a 5-wave move in C, which means that this pattern over here is a flat. Okay, so the fact that wave B crossed below the previous wave over here obviously makes this a running flat so far. Right now, what we really need to see is, a continuation on the downside that is going to take us for wave 3, then 4, and then 5. And this is more likely going to be minor wave 1. Then we're going to see a correction and a continuation to the downside to complete the red wave 5 and this bearish cycle. Now, obviously, over here will look a bit corrective. Okay, this is why things become a little bit complicated, because one could say that this is an ABC, and this is another ABC, and then we're going to see perhaps another ABC and then continue higher. This is indeed possible. However, I see less chances of that happening, but this is the second count. Okay, so I'd be really pay attention to continuation lower, and definitely not the break above 92.032. If that breaks, then things are most likely going to change. This would become an expanded flat, and then we would be expecting the 92.25 to hold. Otherwise, then most likely this was just an ABC over here, and we're going to continue higher. So this is all for the US index, guys. Now on the S&P, we talked about this break on the upside the other day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was indeed expecting the 4K at least to be taken out. It didn't happen. So I'm expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perhaps we'll go down to 38.23. Or it could be a case where this is going to be a sharp decline over here, okay? And we actually can finish anywhere between 38.84, 37.79, I would assume, and then continue higher. Now, if we go to below wave 1 over here, this would immediately become a motive wave, so it could still fit the rules, the guidelines to become an ending diagonal. But in either case, in the short term, I see more downside. The risk over here, since the RSI and the MACD both confirm such a move. Now, about gold, guys. Gold, I've told you that I've been expecting this to have another leg down, and I still expect that to be the case. Last week we're down here or so, and I said that I want to see a fresh high that is going to end below the previous one in order to consider this still as an impulse bearish move. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 over here, and I'm expecting a 5th wave to complete this sub-minute wave 1. Then we're going to get 2, 3, 4, and 5, where I'm expecting to see a fresh low and then a reversal to the upside. Okay, the other scenario, of course, is that this is already ended, as we said before. This is 1, this is 2, this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to be ABC, and then we'll continue higher. Okay, and the last scenario, obviously very similar to the first, is that we're going to break below the trend line that I expect to hold and continue lower for much longer. But let us get first closer to the previous low, and then we analyze this particular asset again. Now on the oil market, finally, we started seeing a respected bearish move over here, which in my opinion is going to be a correction. You know how long I've been waiting for this correction. We got it at 68, okay, way higher for what I expected in the beginning. In either case, this is wave 1 and 2, and obviously this impulse indicates to me that this is wave 3. It's not just wave 3, but it's wave 3 of the wave 3. Okay, so I'm expecting A4 over here to end internally, then get the 5, which is 3, and then 4, and then 5. And this perhaps is going to be wave A. And since this is the monstrous multi-year descending channel trend line, the top one, most likely we're going to get a bounce over here for wave B and then continue lower in wave C. That can take us anywhere between 54 and 46, guys, perhaps even lower. Okay, so we really need to pay attention exactly how markets move from here on, because the break of this channel now makes this a bearish short to medium term opportunity over here, with perhaps, we could see that, being revisited and rejected. If it is rejected, this will be a very good indication and validation of the medium term bearish outlook. And now, finally, on dollar against the Turkish lira, we looked at this opportunity, if I'm not mistaken, the week before. We talked about this reversal on the upside. This looks impulsive and it's a very nice signal. So far, we've done another wave over here, A on the downside, and we've done an ABC. And now it looks like we're going to go for another leg down, because we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're missing wave 5. Perhaps we could get a nice double bottom over here around 7.22 and then continue higher. Yes, why we want to fall a little bit further is because we would prefer to get a very nice signal over here on the MACD and on the RSI, or we already get it on the MACD, by the way, but not on the RSI. Okay, so if we get a double signal because of two indicators, obviously the signal is stronger, then it will be a much better opportunity for the upside. However, it doesn't mean that it cannot happen right now. I mean, only at the 7.22, because the signal is still in there. Now, in case we move lower, we could perhaps go down to 7.06 or so and above wave 1, okay, to still be considered as an impulse move. And perhaps this is going to give us the signal that we need over here for the hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. Now, the other scenario, of course, as you well know, this is an ABC, so it could be a case where this becomes a W. This is going to be an ABC, X, and Y, okay? And the truth is that this could also be an ABC over here. That's the A, that's the B, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which means that we could have ended wave X here. This will be more of a case if we break below the 705, which means we're most likely going to continue a bit lower to get obviously wave Y as well. But I'm not favoring this scenario as much as well. So guys, this will be all for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can show your appreciation with a like. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Enjoy the trading session and the weekend, and we'll speak again on Monday.